Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you yet again with another Auto World video, and we've got the second installment of the Lamley collaboration with JCar, Diecast, and Auto World. Very, very cool. Limited edition, one of 2,496, and you can see I got two of the models right here. And I am super stoked for this one. This is the one I'm most excited for because the GT40 is definitely, if not my favorite casting from Auto World, one of my favorite castings from Auto World. And I am just so stoked when I knew that this was coming, and I'm really stoked now to finally get them in hand to show you. These were sent to me from JCar Diecast. And so thank you very much. Excellent hobby dealer, of course. JCar's awesome and provides really good customer service. So I highly recommend him for any of your diecast needs. And then, of course, we got my bro Lamley with his exclusive. So it's a lot to get excited about. My favorite brand, Auto World. You guys know it's my favorite brand. And, of course, one of my favorite castings from my favorite brand. So this is just a no-brainer. Freaking cool thing for me. And of course, JCar also sent me the chase. These chases are very limited. I almost feel guilty opening one of these up because they are limited to 52 pieces only. Only 52. That is a very, very limited chase run, and which is pretty typical sometimes of these 2496. But sometimes you can get them. They're limited to 104, sometimes 52. These are 52. So pretty crazy. If you're watching this video now, this is published Friday night. The sale went live this morning. So hopefully you were able to get one. These are very, very limited. Hopefully you were able to pick one up. If not, you know, they might end up on eBay, but I'm guessing you're going to pay a higher price than you would on JCar Diecast website. So always be watching out. He posts ultra reds of hobby exclusive stuff on his website. Just sells them right out on that. Some people will argue that that's not a great way to do it. I think it's a great way to do it just because if you really want the chase, you could just go and get it. You don't have to try to buy 48 of these to get a master case, and then so you're almost guaranteed a chase that way. But no, just buy the chase. If you're going to buy it, buy it. Okay, and if you don't sleep on the regular edition, no, these are limited again to only 2,496 pieces, which is not a lot. Okay, very limited, especially nowadays with Auto World and the production numbers increasing of the regular releases. And these are very limited. And you guys should also be pretty happy this isn't a square body, right? So it's a hobby exclusive. It's an exclusive thing that's not a square body. Most hobby dealers go for the square body. The last Lamley release, of course, was a square body, and it was very cool. But this one really is cooler to me because, again, one of my favorite castings from Auto World. So we should probably just go ahead and open it. Let's take a quick look around the card. So we got the Lamley logo on there with some tire tread in the background. Looks really cool. And then nice basic Lamley style. So his style, if you haven't noticed, is white, typically a white car, and then some black in there as well. But the telltale is really the white car. There's some fascinating facts in the back here. You can read those if you'd like. Just kind of some history about the actual GT40. Which is cool. We got the Lamley Curations logo here, JCar Diecast, of course, and just a pretty cool, solid-looking little package all around. But, of course, we're going to open it. Which one should I open? Is there a card that's in worse condition? I don't know. Which one should I open? Which one do I open? I think there really isn't an issue with either of these cards. Last time it was easy because JCar sent me one of these on a card that must have been trashed in packaging. Or trashed in shipping, is what I meant to say. But whatever, we're just going to open this one. I wanted to get a set of these carded and a set of them loose. Except for the Ultra Red, of course, I'm not going to have the chase loose. Or the chase carded, I should say. I am going to have it loose. All right, so let's talk a little bit concept with this one. So it's a GT40. It's got the matte white that is the same as the previous release of the square body Chevy. The cool thing about this is it's got like a satin finish. It's almost glossish. It's glossish, satinish. I don't know. Lamley logo. Lamley roundel in there, and if you angle it just right in the light, you can see it there. So it's the Ghost Racer, right? Very cool indeed. I'm gonna have to come up with a cool way to take a photo of this car where we're going to see that Lamley logo. I can tell that you can probably see it there. It's got a little bit more of a sheen to it than the flat white. However, it's not like straight up gloss. It's very faint on there, but it's there. Look at that. There you go. Can you see that there? Very cool. All right, so definitely one of my favorite castings. It's an OG Auto World casting. It's one of the few that has the inserted details for the headlamps, and you kind of have to have them on this car for it to look right. I'm so glad it's not just a painted headlamp. That would be not great for this particular casting. I just remember, this is one of the first Auto World castings I ever picked off the pegs, was one of these. And I just thought they were so beautiful, I had to get them. It was the one in blue. And I thought, I have to get it. It's so good looking. So very cool. So the paint on this is flat white. It's very, very thinly put on. So you get all the body lines in there look really good. We got some silver for, like, I think that's a door. I'm not sure if that's a door lock or what that is. There's a door handle there. Very, very, very cool. I think those are, I don't know, gas caps, I think, on both sides. It's probably got 2 tanks or something like that, or at least it can be filled from either side. You know, I should know a little bit more about the car than I do, maybe, but for my love of it. But it is just super cool. All right, so check that out. So, and again, you got to get these when you can. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're an Auto World collector, these are going to be tough to find later on. The Ford GT40s, okay, the square bodies, right? The square bodies command premium prices a lot of times for the Ultra Reds, and some of the limited editions command premium prices, okay? But the thing about those is, so there's a lot of them out there, so people are probably a little bit more selective about which square bodies they pick up. Some people just pick up every single square body. So you should definitely get the first Lamley release for sure, because that's also limited to $24.96. So pick that up if you haven't picked that up yet. If they're still available, they might not be on JCar's website, but if they are, snag that, because not snagging it's going to be a mistake later if you decide to go back and want to kind of complete an Auto World collection. It's going to be a tough one to get. This one is definitely going to be a tough one to get later on. There's not as many of these GT40s made. In particular, this casting hasn't been used as many times, of course. It's been used quite a few times, but if you know anything about the times it has been used, the older ones that were limited are very, very hard to get today. And the chases, forget about it. You're just not finding them. And this being limited to 52 pieces, trying to acquire this later on, and even now if you didn't get it in the sale, is going to be hard, okay? It's not going to be something you're just going to be able to throw cash at in the future. You're going to go to eBay. It's not going to be there, okay? And I know this because I've looked for older GT40 Ultra Reds for some particular releases, and they rarely, rarely pop up on eBay. And when they do, they sell for crazy money. So I'm just telling you, you know, take that information for what it's worth, but if you want this, the sooner you get it, the cheaper it will be. Okay? And then this guy, of course, as well, the sooner you get this, you're never going to pay retail for it again. Once it's gone, you're never going to get this cheaper than what it was, either today or while it's still available on JCar's website. So you might want to get a couple. I don't know. I got 2, or I was sent 2, so you know, I get it. Yep, I got it for free, basically. But, you know, nothing's really free in this life, right? So, whatever. Very, very cool. If they didn't send it to me, I would be buying them. I can tell you that. So, really, they saved me money is what it was. All right, so let's go ahead. We are going to cut open this chase. It's one of 52 pieces. And I don't think JCar would send it to me if he knew I was going to keep it on card. This is not an investment piece for me. This is going to be part of my ever-growing, trying to be complete, taking my time with it, being cheap about it, Auto World collection. And it's hard, man. There's some of these GT40s I feel I may never own. And honestly, if this one didn't get sent to me, this could have been up there as a possibility of me really struggling to get a hold of it. So thank you very much, JCar, and thank you, John. And, you know, thanks, Autoworld. And again, I should mention this as well. Just like the last release, Chad Reed had a lot to do with this as well from Round 2. Super cool guy who works at Round 2, and he helped with some of the design elements of this, and that is something to be thankful for as well. All right, here is your chase model. So the cool thing about this, they made it the ultra red body. They got the white Lamley logo, roundels. I think that looks sick, actually. I'm kind of jealous of the logo. I need a logo for my channel, and I'm kind of jealous how versatile this logo is. I gotta admit, the first time I saw his logo, the new one, I wasn't like super excited about it. But like now, like seeing it used in a bunch of different like things, and just kind of how it's kind of perfect, actually. So really digging it, and I'm really digging it in these circles. It kind of looks like a 1, too. There's a lot you can kind of see with it. There's a 1, there's an L, there's sort of a G going on. It's very, very cool. And we get white tires with this one and the standard metal base. So white tires. Maintains like the goldish, bronzish rims. And ultra red body, white tires, standard base. Looking really sick. I really like it. When were these made? These were made in November of last year. So we're getting closer. Stuff is not quite taking super long to come out. I don't know when his third one's coming out. I will say I do know what it is. And it is really cool too. And it's completely different than, well, it's not completely different. I can tell you it's probably going to be somewhat white, maybe, you know. But I can tell you that it's a different concept. It's a different idea than whatever. I shouldn't say anything about it. It's really cool. and it's not a GT40 and it's not a square body Chevy. How's that? It's neither of those. You guys can, you know, guess what casting it's going to be in the comments below. And I will not reply to any of them, but it will be entertaining for me to hear what you think. So I will read them. I will tell you that. I'm just not going to reply because I you know, typically I suck at kind of keeping secrets sometimes, but I was able to keep this one for a while. So I'm proud of myself, pat myself on the back for that. But yeah, super sick to get this chase. So again, you guys, if you didn't get it today from JCar Diecast, go on there now, go get it, get one of the regulars. I'm sure by now the chases are gone. If somehow they are still there, you know, you might want to consider picking one up. But man, which one do you like better? You like the chase better, or do you like the regular better? Just not thinking of a value standpoint. I mean, the white one is just so sick. And then I like what they did with the chase too. It's really cool. All right, well, I'm going to take some sick pictures of this, post them to my Instagram, so look out for those. And other than that, I'm just really, really stoked to have these in my collection. And what, like, an anxiety relief not to have to run after this chase, because that would have been... I'm fortunate sometimes in this hobby, for sure. All right, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you dug it. This will be in the Autoworld playlist, so you can check out that for other Autoworld content, as well as, you know, the other Lamley exclusive. I did a video on that one as well shortly after it came out. This one I was lucky enough to get it actually just slightly before the release date, which makes me feel actually pretty special. And yeah, very, very cool. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. You have yourself an excellent day. Bye.